вы знаете, мяч крутился и неплохо крутился, особенно справа.
Have you seen the control, Sergey? You looped, I blocked, and all balls were on the table.
Ну и какие-то насекомые у нас тут. Это не...
My greetings to all table tennis lovers. Now in such a difficult time, quarantine time, we have long expected a review for players with pips about Uranus Pro. It's like one of the unshot movies called Quarantine. You know, we are wearing invisible masks now, so short pips. What does it look like? I think it looks like Uranus. To me it looks like a pip. Yeah, it's hard to imagine blue pips, but still. There are short pips and they have different notches, unlike shown on the package. The rubber has good grip. I've been trying these pips for 4 months already, so I may share some fine points and secrets about different techniques: push, block, drive and top spin. I learned some new things and it's a good new rubber by Milky Way. So have you lived 4 months with Uranus? Yep, but with Uranus Pro. Black is medium, backhand, red is soft, forehand. The blade is one of my favorite. Dr. Neubauer high-tech Cypress Carbon. I feel pips on it very well, as I may play with other blades, but here I may share some details. So let's start with the pushes. You may be surprised. Let's see. I'd like to note, there is quite a good spin. The sound in pushing is like with Hurricane, and drop shot was good. Exactly. There is great short game. There is friction, and you may play under spin. Though unlike Hurricane, don't exaggerate. They grip you may underspin, but comparing to pips in rubbers, they grip less, so you may drop shot, and opponent will receive short no spin ball, which is difficult to return. The ball will probably go high and you will receive it for opening attack, which we will show later. It's comfortable to return rising ball, as when the ball only goes up, you may play either under spin or no spin. There is good control, so may not be afraid of short serves, but only with proper training, as pips will not remove mountains. And you may trick opponent by playing either no spin or underspin, and then starting counter-attack. Counter-attack means drives, so we are going to play and see how it to live with Uranus Pro. Do as for peculiarities of playing the drive with these short pips. First of all, the speed. Pips are fast but not too fast. For example, a fly is here. If to compare speed to Varan or Falxi Sakapio, these two rubbers are undoubtedly faster than Uranus Pro. But Uranus has much better control. They are much more controlling, and not because of lower speed, no. Designers managed somehow to increase control. You seemed to play more comfortable near the table. Is it true? Yes, designers of Yinhe created some notches here. Short pips differ in spacing, varied notches, etc. It plays very controlling against the rising ball, as we mentioned previously. It's very difficult to mistake. Accuracy is 99%. When the ball reached the highest point and I hit forehand and backhand, it required proper technique, hands move forward, but the control itself is really very good. Sorry, what is the difference between medium and soft? Nothing new. Soft is softer. And it's interesting that due to the softness, it's comfortable to serve shortly backhand. There is like shoot, and it's comfortable to play placement as well. Now I'm going to do blocks forehand backhand and Sergey will spin. It will be very comfortable and near the table. It looks like driver technique, but a bit shorter movement. And if you have enough time, you may add forward. I noticed there were different balls. What is the reason for that? You may, when having enough time, to move forward and serve no spin ball. Or add spin, as the pips have friction. That's why you made mistakes and served balls in the net or away from the table. So this peculiarity allows to win and give such a hard time for attacker or ordinary player. So let's finally move to the blocks. Let's give such a hard time with blocks. You know, I liked short game forehand. I was impressed by control, speed, and at some point I seemed to manage to counter spin with pips. You saw the control, you looked, I blocked, and all balls were on the table. I wanted to serve diagonally to make you run, or when I served you directly and you did no move. What I want to say about countering, as the blocks are great despite the off-plus blade. Counter-attack requires technique and I'd advise playing block shortly, as the rhythm and tempo changes. You may play passively or just return, high control allow it. But if there is top spin, you need technique. You have to play forward or even smash. Sergey, what if an opponent doesn't play top spins? It's interesting. What shall I do? Opening attack, forehand, backhand. Let's see. There was a lot of spin, especially forehand. There even were spinny loops. It depends on technique. But with its grip you may loop forehand, backhand. I usually loop forehand and don't play no spin attack from the first ball. But other player may smash as well, the rubber allows it as well. And for backhand I looped the first ball, but then continued with no spin hitting. It was comfortable. You open the racket and with relaxed hand drive forward. You may trick opponent with it. You may play either no spin balls or balls with good spin. Opponent has no time to understand which ball you are serving, thus he can't counter-attack. And after block you may attack. In opening attack, if playing near the table, it's important to step forward to play against rising ball, because there is good control. As you see, there is some strategy in opening attack, because different moves require different techniques. Is it true that you took part in designing these pips? Do you know how pips are created? When pips being designed, designer gives 4 or 5 versions of these pips to players, then collects feedback about which one they liked the most. So yeah, I was provided with 4 rubbers. I tried them and wrote my feedback. That's it. So were those rubbers chosen? You know, those rubbers differ from this. So you have nothing to do with them? Why? I think this one are even better. Here is good control. I in my turn choose more aggressive rubbers. But the control is better. So it's Hishiven's style, like near the table, fast and half volley? Probably. Half volley mean less time for opponent to think. While balls after pips differ, go up and down. So it's comfortable to play. What about all attack forehand backhand style? Well, you may play this style as well. Serve short ball, opponent pushes and it's time for opening attack. I like game in near zone, but you may play in different distance. If technique allows, you may return a ball under the net, in a step from the table. If the technique allows, why not? I think it's an interesting rubber. Now we will collect feedback from table tennis lovers. I'd like to add why I did like it. As there are lots of varied pips and I took to them, due to this control you may play like chess. You may return, pull opponent closer, play into the elbow, push, change the rhythm, as the control allows. I can forget about angles or super technique. It's interesting. I recommend it to you either. I will try. So, see you table tennis lovers. Play, try and win. Good luck. Bye. If you are interested in defensive abilities of these rubbers, watch our previous review, the link is below. Also we have this rubber with thickness 1.5, 1.8, 2.0 and 2.15 mm in our shop.